All right, welcome back. In this video, I made a side table or an end table out of pallet and a fence post. There's a 2x10. I was gonna rip it and use it for the legs, but it was just too bad. So I took apart a pallet, and that's where I got those 2x4s. Really glad I did that. Some neat character in that wood. And then right there are some fence posts that I had laying around. I used those for the side stretchers, and for the top I used the other 1x4s from the pallet, which you'll see later. This is Zoe. She's my new shop dog. She likes to help out. Again, there's the character. A lot of nail holes. Took me about an hour to take the pallet apart. I have to do a better job. And Zoe approves of this fence post. She's a sweetheart. She's an English pointer. All right, here I am sanding the fence posts. They're pretty rough. So they needed to be sanded. I used a 40 grit piece of sandpaper on my palm sander. And so I'm just running through it. Nothing too meticulous. Just so nobody gets a splinter. And that's what they look like. Fine, just neat notches and some blue. A hint of blue in there. So, and here I'm just cutting. These are the side stretchers. They'll be 10 inches. So I just measured one out, and then I used one to put against the blade and cut. Makes it go faster. So there they are. I believe there's 8 altogether. Here I'm cutting the legs to 28 inches. The 2x4s I thought were a little thick. So I took about a ½ inch off. I don't know, I cut them to 3 inches. So, and then I sanded them down and I rounded over the part where I cut off just to make it uniform with the other ones, the other side. And so I just did a quick sanding over. And again, these are really neat boards, some nail holes in them and some pretty good character. So here I'm putting the side pieces on, the side stretchers. I just used wood glue, and I used 2 1¼ inch screws. I drilled a pilot hole and fastened them that way. Give it a little bit more stability. There they are. And here I'm putting the other side pieces on. I just used my air gun for these. I believe I just used three nails for each side, and I used my clamp there. So there it is so far. Zoe found her favorite spot in the shop, right underneath the lathe. And so here's the top and the bottom pieces. This is from that pallet. A really neat character. I love the saw marks, and so I just sanded it and knocked the top pieces over. And so it was nice and smooth, but still had the character. Here I'm just measuring the bottom, and I'll need 3 pieces. And here I'm just gonna slow everything down and show you a little bit of the process. Just measuring, I think it was 11 3/8 inches, and then I'll cut it on my miter saw. And again, these are the bottom, and then I'll cut the top. The top, I believe, was about 10 inches, 10 or 12 inches on the top. I can't remember. But the bottom, there was 11 and 3/8, and I believe it was about 10 inches wide. So here, one of the slats I had to cut off about 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch so it would fit. And that's what I'm doing here. All right, so all the pieces fit on there pretty snug. I just used my nail gun. I didn't use any wood glue for this. I put 2 or 3 nails in each slat, and that'll be just fine. Again, really neat character on that wood. Very pleased with it. Wasn't really expecting that when I got the pallets. I just grabbed them, and fortunate to get these pieces. And they're pretty flat too. There was no curve, so they all fit pretty good. All right. Zoe, she's a little tired out. She's been working hard today. All right, and so the top, I just used 2 pieces of wood and some wood glue and a clamp, and I'm just going to fasten them all together. And then I'll use my nail gun to put some nails in the 2x4s from the top. And so here again, I'm just using some wood glue. I like to use wood glue as much as I can. Makes everything fasten a little bit better. Use a clamp. Always good to use a clamp. Get a nice tight fit. Again, this is the first time I've made this table, and I plan on making a lot more. I like the whole process of finding the pallets and taking them apart and cleaning the wood up and trying to find some unique pieces. And so I really like the way it turned out, and again, I plan on making more. It always takes me a long time to complete whatever I'm making whenever I make something for the first time. But here I'm just making sure the nails didn't go through. Fortunately, they didn't. I'm kind of doing it at an angle so they don't go right through. But it worked out. And so here I'm just gonna put some nails through the top into the 2x4s. So there it is without stain. And so again, I love the character of those boards. I planned on selling this one, but I don't know, I might hang on to it. And so here again, I used a poly in a stain mix. I don't really like it. It's very thick. It's like putting honey on. Usually stain, you know, goes on very fast and pretty easy, but this is real clumpy and really thick. But it is 2-in-1. I don't have to put any polyurethane on afterwards, and so I just put one coat on. And so it ended up okay. And there it is. I thought it turned out awesome. I really love this table. Put it in my living room here. Zoe, she's a lap dog. She's always got to be sitting in my lap. She's so sweet. She wouldn't let me take a drink of my coffee here though. She wanted some. She's still a puppy. I don't know how that's going to work when she's about twice the size. That's okay. And again, here it is in my living room. One more look at it. Pretty neat table. Thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope you go find a pallet, take it apart, make your own. I hope this video helps. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.